You open your eyes for the very first time, but the world is nothing like you imagined. You're fragile, covered in soft, scruffy down, lying in a nest balanced on the edge of a rocky cliff. Your parents are nowhere near as nurturing as you hoped. In fact, they're too busy arguing about whose turn it is to fetch food. Eventually, after much debate, your father gives in. He swoops back with your first meal. Warm, slimy, half-digested meat. It's disgusting, but this is how life begins for you. And you'd better get used to it, because things are only going to get harder. You quickly learn that you're not the only one in the nest. A sibling hatches soon after you. At first, the thought of company feels reassuring. But soon, it turns into your worst nightmare. Every time food arrives, the nest becomes a battlefield. You claw, peck, and shove, desperate to secure your share of the meal. Your sibling fights just as fiercely. And the parents? They don't intervene. They sit back and watch, almost entertained, as if your survival is a test of strength. One of you will dominate, and the other will fade. That's how nature works in the world of eagles. Weeks pass, and your body begins to change. The fluffy down covering your skin is replaced by sleek, dark feathers. With every sunrise, you grow stronger, taller, and hungrier. By 3 months, you're nearly the size of an adult. But size alone isn't enough. You still have one terrifying challenge ahead: learning to fly. The day arrives. You stand on the very edge of the nest, heart pounding, the world stretching endlessly below you. The air feels thin, the cliffside dizzying. Your parents circle high above, their sharp eyes fixed on you, as if they're betting on whether you'll soar or plummet. You spread your wings, gulp in the cold air, and leap. For one terrible moment, you're falling. The wind roars in your ears, the ground rushes closer. Then, instinct kicks in. Your wings catch the air. You glide. For the first time in your life, you are flying. The thrill is indescribable, but it doesn't last long. You crash into a tree. You tumble to the ground. Again and again, you leap, fall, and fail, until finally you learn the rhythm of the air. You discover how to ride the wind, how to dive and roll, how to turn the dizzying sky into your playground. Now you're ready for the next lesson: hunting. Your vision, already sharper than a human's, becomes nothing short of miraculous. From a kilometer away, you can spot a rabbit twitching in the grass. Watching your parents, you learn their technique, the way they scan the land, lock onto prey, and dive like a missile. The first time you try it yourself, the hunt is clumsy. You misjudge the distance, crash into rocks, and miss your target. But with practice, you sharpen your skill. One day, you strike true. The moment your talons close around living prey, you feel something powerful awaken inside you. This is survival. This is independence. And independence is exactly what your parents want. By 15 months, they begin pushing you away. They stop feeding you. They grow distant. The message is clear. It's time to leave. And so, with both fear and excitement, you take flight. leaving the only home you've ever known. Life on your own is brutal. Every stretch of sky, every patch of land is already claimed by older, stronger eagles. When you try to settle, they attack, chasing you off with furious cries and slashing talons. You retreat, your pride wounded. But you don't give up. You soar higher, ride thermals further, search longer. There are days when you go hungry, when every hunt ends in failure. But there are also moments of pure joy, spiraling thousands of feet into the sky, gliding effortlessly on invisible currents, feeling as though you own the heavens. Years pass. You grow into a powerful adult. And then, something changes. It's spring, and suddenly, the sight of other black eagles stirs something new inside you. Mating season has begun. But finding a partner isn't easy. You can't simply land beside another eagle and expect them to accept you. Courtship is an elaborate ritual. Soaring displays, daring dives, and the occasional offering of prey. You try, awkwardly, dive-bombing a potential mate with a rabbit. She's unimpressed. After several embarrassing failures, you finally find a partner who accepts your stunts and your gifts. Together you claim a nest. Though to be honest, you probably stole it from another pair and added a few twigs. Soon, you and your mate become parents. The eggs arrive, and with them, the longest, most nerve-wracking vigil of your life. You take turns incubating them, sitting motionless for hours on end, guarding them fiercely. Finally, after 45 days, the eggs crack open. Tiny, fragile chicks emerge. They are helpless, demanding, and endlessly hungry. And just as it was for you, sibling rivalry begins again. Parenthood is exhausting. You hunt from dawn until dusk, soaring over the savannah, diving at prey, returning with food for your chicks. Every day feels like a frantic race to keep them alive. You must defend your nest from rivals, endure sudden storms, and survive near misses with predators on the ground. Mistakes are costly. A missed meal, a drenched nest, a moment's weakness, each could be the difference between survival and loss. Still, you endure. Slowly, your chicks grow stronger. One day they leap from the nest, wings spread wide, and you watch them fly off to face the same harsh world you once did. Time moves quickly. Seasons blur, years pass. You are no longer the young, fierce eagle you once were. Your dives are slower now, your wings heavier. But you've gained something else: cunning. You no longer waste energy on fights you don't need. A sharp glare, a sudden swoop, or a well-timed show of strength is enough to keep rivals at bay. You rule your territory through intimidation and experience. But the world doesn't stop for you. Younger, stronger eagles begin to test your dominance, just as you once tested those before you. Your territory shrinks. Your battles are harder. You know the cycle is repeating. Life as an eagle is unforgiving. From the day you hatch to the day your wings finally give out, survival is a relentless struggle. And yet, there is beauty in it too. The rush of wind beneath your wings, the silence of the sky at dawn, the breathtaking view of the world stretched out below you, seen through eyes sharper than any human could ever imagine. Being an eagle means hardship, but it also means freedom. Freedom to soar, to hunt, to live fully in the sky. Majestic? Yes. Easy? Never. This is why it truly sucks to be born as an eagle.